welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for a while now. I just had a lot of stuff going on in my life, so I wanted to go ahead and do a chit chat, get ready with me video, talk to you guys a little bit of what's been going on. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and I already went ahead and moisturize. I'm actually using the new, this is new to me, I don't know if it's new, it's a Laura Mercier, the Perfect Cream Multitasking Moisturizer. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply my, where did I put it? My primer on top of that, just to cover up my pores a little bit, because my pores are a little big because I do have oily skin. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And just do it wherever I have the most problematic parts. So if you guys know, my grandmother passed away August 17th. That's my niece's birthday. My great grandmother, she's my great grandmother, passed away. And this weekend that just passed, it's I want to say October 25th, I want to say. We actually had her, we scattered her ashes at sea. I didn't know that it had to be like a process to do those things. I thought you could just go yourself and do it. And that's not the case. Like I said, I'm going to use the Morphe. Sorry, I can't really multitask. Like, I'm bad at it. I will be talking so much and then I'll forget that I have to do stuff. So bear with me. So we scattered my great grandmother. To me, she's my grandmother, so I call her grandma. We scattered her ashes at sea. You have to get a permit for it that I know of. That's what they told us. We had to get a permit to be able to scatter her ashes at sea. So I had to go around and help my uncle with everything because nobody else was helping him. And since I'm the oldest of my family from the girl side, I'm the oldest. My brother, well, he works. I don't. I stay at home. Thankfully, I get to stay home. I was able to help my uncle out with everything. So I was there with him with everything. All the process and everything, trying to collect money. We wanted to do a like a little ceremony for her and a viewing and everything. We unfortunately weren't able to raise the money. Like we weren't able to raise enough money to do that. So we ended up just getting the cremation done. We were going to do like a viewing for her. Then we were going to do the cremation. So I just advised my uncle, you know what, let's just go ahead and cremate her. And, you know, whenever coronavirus, everything is over, we can actually do like a little ceremony at church and everything. But he wanted to go ahead and just cremate her and do what she wished, was to scatter her ashes at sea. So we got a permit. Like I said, we had to pay for that. And then I had to search for somebody that would be able to do that for us, because there has to be a licensed person to actually scatter her ashes. The person where we got my grandma, where they did the stuff with my grandma, where they cremated her. She gave me a number for a guy. The guy was charging way too much money. Honestly, to me, that was like way too much money. So I looked for someone else, and I found somebody that allowed more people into the boat, and you know, it was a lot cheaper. So I went with that, because honestly, my uncle is very old school. He was not prepared. He didn't, you know, save any money or anything like that. So I know a lot of people are going to try it, and because they already did try it once, to like come at me for, oh, well, you should have had money saved. It's like, you know, it's my great grandmother. I think that was like my uncle's job to do that, but he didn't do it. He wasn't really prepared. So, you know, he had to get help from everybody. A lot of family members didn't really help. I was really shocked. You know, and it's sad because this is your family member we're talking about. And when, you know, let's hope that it doesn't happen, you pass and people are trying to help, nobody's going to want to help you because you didn't help. I feel like that's how it is nowadays. I want to think a lot of you guys did help. Like, even if you donated $1, $5, it doesn't matter. Like, that helped a lot. even though we didn't raise like what we were trying to raise, because showings and all that, it's a lot of money, you guys. Like, I never realized how much money you have to like bury someone. Thankfully we didn't bury her because she didn't want to be buried. Imagine if we would have had to bury her, how much money you have to come out, like you have to raise, or you should have saved up for that. It's crazy. I know there's like a lot of programs you can do for, you know, to save up to when it actually happens. They help you take care. My brother has like a life insurance, I believe. So I mean, there's a lot of things you can do, but this is like an actual first time somebody from our immediate family, to me that's immediate family, being there for, in my life for, you know, all my life, that actually passed away. So it was just something new, and I learned a lot, and I'm going to be prepared for anything que Dios no quiera it happens. I'm going to use my concealer. This is the Morphe one. So I'm just going to apply this here. So anyways, we got a permit for that, and we ended up doing it this weekend. Thankfully it worked out because my mother is in town for my niece's first birthday. I cannot believe my niece is turning 1 already. Her birthday is on Halloween, October 31st. I don't know if you guys remember when I was like posting on Snapchat, letting you guys know we're in the hospital, we're having a baby, and you know, it was crazy. So now she's turning 1. If you guys want to see like more of my niece and stuff, you can definitely follow me on my Snapchat. I do post some videos there. I try to be active, you guys. I know I should be more active on my social medias, like be more personal, talk to you guys. It's just, I have too much going on. It's just really hard for me to like do all that. But I do try on my Snapchat to post stuff. So definitely check me out. I link all my social medias down below for you guys, so you guys can definitely follow me, check me out, you know. So we're getting ready for that. My mom's here in town. You know, my daughter, my oldest daughter, if you don't guys remember, I'll post a picture of her right here. She is turning 15. I cannot believe I'm having a 15-year-old daughter already. Time has flown so fast. It's just crazy to me. I cannot believe that I am having a 15-year-old. So we're preparing for that. We're not having a quinceañera because of the whole coronavirus thing. We do plan on having like a 16 for her next year. We don't want to throw like a big party because honestly, we don't know a lot of people. And, you know, so we're thinking maybe just have her pictures taken, you know, with a beautiful dress. My mother-in-law wants to buy her a dress. My mother-in-law already said, you know what, I'll buy the dress. So I think that's amazing. Hopefully coronavirus is more controlled next year and we're able to do a little bit more. That would be amazing. I'm going to add a little bit more foundation. Lately, I've been loving the Morphe 2 foundation. I don't feel like it's too, it's not too cakey. I feel like it's just perfect. I like it. And if I want to have like a little bit more coverage, I just go back with the foundation a little bit more and add it. So that's what I'm doing now. But I'm not adding way too much. So I'm just blending everything. I'm making sure everything is really nice and blended. And then I just kind of let it air dry a little bit before I even go ahead and do anything else. So hopefully next year everything is better with corona and we're able to like maybe do like a little dinner for her. We do want to get her pictures taken with a beautiful dress and everything. We're not doing a quinceañera, we're not doing the sweet 16 type of thing. But we are going to definitely do something on her 15th birthday. I already have her cake picked out. We want to take her out to eat maybe. I know it's really hard right now because of the corona. And so I wanted to maybe even do like find a restaurant that you can eat outside. Hopefully, well, of course we're going to be wearing our masks. Just want to make sure that everything is safe. I just want her to feel special that day. She wants a vanity, so we're definitely going to get her a vanity. Everybody's getting her money to buy her clothes because she wants to buy clothes as well. So we're like planning to do little things here and there for her just to make her 15 feel special, even though we can't do anything. A lot of her friends were gonna have 15s and they had to cancel everything when it first started because of coronavirus, so nobody was able to throw their quinceañera. I don't know if you can do now, but you know, we rather not. I honestly don't want to risk getting anybody from my family sick. So yeah, let me get my brushes ready. I'm gonna go ahead and add bronzer. I'm using Buxom's Staycation Vibes Backyard Bronze. I'm gonna be using this one to bronze up my face. As you guys can see, I didn't set my face. I don't know why, but I've been doing my foundation differently lately, and you know, I kind of like it, so we'll see. Usually when I want to show someone something, my makeup turns out disgusting and I don't like it, but you know, when I do it to myself and I'm not going anywhere, it looks good. So we're gonna do that. So I'm just going with an angled brush, adding some bronzer, and I'm gonna go ahead and start bronzing my face. And then I'm gonna do the temples as well. And if you can hear the fan, I'm sorry. It's not hot right now, but with all the lights, the room gets really hot and I start sweating and I hate it, so I have to put the fan on just so that I can have a little bit of air. So I'm just bronzing up my face. And I'm watching the mic because it's saying that the battery is low, so I'm trying to hurry up. And then just bronzing the jawline just to make sure to make myself look thin, because girl, we need some liposuction over here. All right, so yeah, that's what we've been doing. We've been preparing for that, just trying to stay busy. I wanted to show you guys a little clip of how beautiful the ceremony was. My uncle is a pastor and my grandma was always there with him for church, and so my uncle said my grandma always loved to sing, so he had a singing. I'm actually using another one of the Buxom. This is the Rooftop Tan. I'm just going to go ahead and on top of the bronzer that I applied, just to kind of smooth it out a little bit. It's okay if it looks harsh now. I'm gonna go back and, you know, blend everything out. Just wanted to set everything. All right, for setting powder, I'm using my Peach Perfect setting powder. You guys know how much I love this powder. I'm actually already running out of this one. Thankfully, I was able to get I bought 5 more backups. Every time they have a sale, if they have this powder on sale, I purchase because I need it in my life. I need to keep it. I love it. All right, so sorry, my phone's not, I forgot to put my phone on vibrate. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and set, well, before I set, I'm gonna go ahead and blend the under eye, just so that I don't set any creases. Then I'm just going to go ahead and set my under eye. And then my nose. Chin. And then my forehead. With a sponge. I like to do that. I feel like it just makes it everything more smooth. And then whatever I need to set the rest, I just go with this brush. This is my favorite one for Morphe. This is that E58. I have no idea if they still have this one, but this is like my favorite brush. And then I go ahead and set. And I like to pat it into my skin just to make sure that everything is really nice and patted in and set and it's not moving or going anywhere. All right, so I like to keep this part really sharp. I like to go back with a setting powder or a powder that I have. This is NC20 from MAC, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just sharpen this part under the contour, just to sharpen that line. I'm gonna do that and leave it alone. Just gonna let it set for a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose a little bit. A lot of people have asked me what contour brush I use for my nose. I like to use a little angle brush. I have no idea if Morphe still sells it. This is the E47 brush. I really like this brush because it's just perfect for the nose. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose to make it appear like it's skinny nose, like we could barely breathe. And then just kind of, and I'm using the same bronzer I used to contour my face. This is the Buxom one, like I said. So I'm just going to do that. just to make my nose appear smaller, because my butt would not do it. I wouldn't do the nose job. I'm scared of that. All right, and then I go back with that same setting powder and just carve out the sides of my nose. Like that. Can you guys see that? All right. Leaving that alone, I'm going to go ahead and apply some blush. I'm actually going to use Benefit's Gold Rush as my blush. I'm going to go ahead and apply that. You guys can see. I have to like work it hard because since I've used it wet, it's all stiff in there, so I have to kind of rub on it too hard. All right. All right. So then I like to go with another favorite brush. You guys, I have so many favorite brushes from Morphe. You guys have no idea. Like, I'm going to use the G12. One of my favorite brushes, and this is the one that I like to use to clean up my nose contour. See? I don't know if they have it, but if you do, I just stopped by the Morphe store in Cerritos, and they're open. So if you guys ever stop by, you could definitely use my code prettygrace for some money off. They you have to tell them that you want to use a code, because they will not tell you, hey, you want to use a code today or something, because they're not allowed to. So you can definitely just say, hey, I want to use PrettyLilMzGrace for some money off, and they will go ahead and scan it. They will show you, they will have the receipt. I don't have my receipt, my over there. On top, it'll tell you what code you use, and you can take a picture, send it to me on Snapchat, or send it to me on Instagram, Facebook, and I will definitely repost it. Show you guys that I really appreciate you guys using my discount codes, because honestly, all right, so after I went ahead and I applied my setting powder, I'm going to go ahead and spray my face with the Estee Lauder Set Refresh Perfecting Makeup Mist. This one right here. I'm going to go ahead and set my face. Feels a lot better when I set my face. I don't feel so powdery. I don't know why. Recently, I haven't been feeling powdery. So, yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and use, I've been digging this highlighter. I bought it at Fame Expo or some bullshit, I don't remember. But anyways, this is the GEEK Cosmetics Gold Ore. I'm going to go ahead and apply some to my face. Use my brush. This is the Sigma Soft and Blend Concealer brush, but I like it for a highlighter. I do have other favorite ones, but I use mostly this one. So I'm gonna, oop, wrong way. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of highlighter onto my face. I'm trying to teach myself not to use so much highlighter, guys. It's just really hard for me because I really like highlighter. I know you guys hate it, but ay, no puedo, ayúdenme. I need help. I seriously need help. Okay. So I'm just applying this where I usually apply cupid's bow, temples, nose, and then, you know, just to make sure everything is really nice and blended. Then I'm gonna go again and spray some setting spray onto my face. All right, so this is how we're looking. I like it. I can blend a little bit more, but I will do that after. Just kind of wanted to set a little bit, and then I'll go back and blend everything up. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my palette. I have no idea what palette I want to use. I wanted to use a new one from Morphe. This is the 35XO, but I'm wearing an orange top, and I've been wanting to wear this in the video and show you guys a cute little orange makeup look. And my nails are still orange. I need to go get a fill. So this palette doesn't go with the color that I'm going for right now. So I'm going to go look for a palette, and then I'll be right back and we can go ahead and get started. All right, so I went ahead and I did this eye. I honestly can't help myself. Anyways, I'm going to be using the Makeup Geek Matrix palette. This one right here. It has a bunch of colors. This is what it looks like opened. So I'm basically going to be using 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 colors from here. I don't remember if I use all 4, but I use all 4 here. Probably mix them. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my GEEK Cosmetics concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this all over my lid just to prep my eye. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab a blending sponge and go ahead and blend this out. All right, first color I'm gonna go in with Chickadee, and I'm going to apply that right onto my crease. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that in. It does take a few little tries because of the concealer not being dry. It's sticky, so you do want to take your time layering it until you are happy. Trust me, it'll work. It blends out nicely, you guys can see. Then I'm gonna go with the next shadow. This one is Morocco. This shade right here, Morocco. And I'm going to also apply that one onto the crease. As close as I can to my crease, just to kind of show both colors that are there. You just want to take your time doing this. All right. I'm gonna go back with Chickadee and just blend everything out again. Bring it up a little bit higher. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna clean out any fallout. Then I'm gonna go with the same concealer, and I'm going to apply this right onto the crease. I'm gonna make it a little cut crease. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just gonna grab a little brush. This is the Morphe M210. It's a little small brush. And I'm gonna look up, and then I'm gonna follow my crease just so that it shows up. All right, then I'm gonna grab another Morphe M167, spray it with some setting spray. And the next shadow that I'm going with is called Legend. So I'm gonna go with Legend, this color right here. And I'm going to apply this on my crease. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna go ahead and apply some glitter on top of that. Then I'm grabbing another Morphe brush. This is the M516. I'm going to be mixing Chickadee, Chickadee, I forgot the name of this one, and this one right here, all 3 of them. I'll list them down below for you guys. And that one's gonna go right in the outer corner. And then we're just gonna go back with Chickadee and mix everything up again, just to blend everything. Make sure everything is really nice and blended. Any fallout, you can definitely clean it out with some concealer and stuff. Doesn't really bother me. All right, for glitter, I'm using this one from ColourPop. They sent me, and this looks like this. I'm gonna go ahead and grab another Morphe brush. I don't know, oh here. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply this layer by layer. It's like a little jelly type of glitter thing. I just kind of wanted to randomly go in the crease, on the cut crease that I did, just so that it shows up like so. All right, that's it. For the tear duct area, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this one right here, this one right here, this one right here, and that's gonna go right into the tear duct area, just to brighten it up the look a little bit. All right, the first shadow that I'm going with, it is Hot Tamale, is this one right here from the same palette, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it with a Morphe M210 brush, and I'm patting it in. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's bring it in a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend in Morocco and, is it Morocco? Morocco and Chickadee together, and those are going to blend out this one. All right. Then I'm just gonna go back with that same brush and just blend everything out so it doesn't look too perfect. Like so. Okay, I had a malfunction, so I had to change my lashes because when I was going to peel it off, I broke it. So now I have to change my lashes to something else. So I'm going to be using the Worth It from Boldface. You can use prettygrace for some money off. I cannot believe that I just ripped off those lashes. I wasn't even paying attention. But anyway, so I have backup. Just use these ones. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some lash glue. Let me know if you guys have any good recommendations for eyelash glue, because honestly, I haven't found a good one. And the one that I really like, I lost it. I can't find it, so I have to use something else. So let me know. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. So this is what this eyelash looks like. I like it. It looks really cute. I love it. It's not very dramatic. It's kind of like, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. All right. So while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and apply my lash primer. This one is from Morphe. It's the blue one. I just picked it up this weekend, so I want to go ahead and I tried it. I do have it on this one, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. It is blue, so we'll see. I don't know if you guys can see that. Alright, let that dry a little bit. And then I'm going to go with the Morphe. Oh, it's all dusty. The Morphe mascara. This eyelash doesn't want to stay. I don't know why. I think it's a lash glue. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and clean out bottom just to kind of make it a little bit more cleaner. Blend everything out. I'm gonna go back with Chickadee and the Orange Morocco and just kind of blend those in together. Like so, just to give me that little dramatic eye a little bit. You don't have to do it like this crazy, but I like it. And I'm just gonna grab a brush and kind of just stick them together. Just because I feel like they're separated. To make it more nude, I'm going to go ahead and use this one from Morphe. It's the Flower Crown. It's a nude color. Then one more time, I'm going to go ahead and set my face. And this should be the final look. I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all the love and support. It means so much to me. I really appreciate you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys have been there from the beginning and everything. And yeah, so thank you guys again for watching. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.